In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Police, open up. Do you have a warrant?
I'm fine. See?
Duct tape?
I didn't have any Band-Aids. Of course you know that already. Don't pretend like you haven't been here before.
We've never met.
We've seen the satellite surveillance, listened to the wiretaps. I know all the NYPD's dirty tricks.
So then you know Rule 1063. Any subject of intrusive police monitoring has the right to a binding cease and desist order against the department if he so chooses? Is that what you're doing right now, sir? Invoking that right? Because if you are, you're going to have to come down to the station and sign Form DD-5.
Anything to stop this harassment. The form? Let me have it.
Well, we have to follow procedures here, Peter.
Now, you were arrested in the subway last October for menacing a woman?
An operative.
Right, an operative. What gave her away?
Headphones. I stood close to her, but there was no music. Then I knew.
Why did you try to push her off the platform?
She was trying to push me. I have every right to defend myself.
Today, in the park, did the woman with the baby threaten you?
No, she was taking my picture. She was going to upload it into the database and geotag me. I can't allow my location to be compromised. The black helicopters, they can land in Central Park. That is part of the UN's controlled airspace.
Okay, so then you grabbed her.
I searched her for a wire. They make transmitters that look like buttons.
Well, that's why you cut her clothes off.
I ordered her to abort her mission.
And now we'll abort this interrogation. What have I told you about talking to the police without an attorney, Peter?
No, I just have to sign Form DD-5.
Big T's Chicken Shack.
You tricked me? Who are you people, huh?
My client has nothing further to say.
We don't need him to say anything. We've got a warrant.
Come on, what evidence? The guy's got one plate, one cup, one fork.
And some pretty ultra taste in websites.
Porn?
For the paranoid. Surviving, gang stalking, acoustic attack shielding, jamming, directed energy assaults.
So no porn.
Just a couple of gigs on the 9/11 Truthers, the Bilderberg Group, and the Vatican Secret Archives.
Okay, I'd consider myself a 9/11 truther. And yes, I do scrutinize the activities of the Bilderberg Group. But I could never fathom ever shoving a woman off a subway platform. And another thing, I don't think I could ever be dumb enough to allow some cops to illegally question me armed with a Big T's Chicken Shack ad.
Hero, people of the state of New York versus Peter Harrison. 1-count murder in the 2nd degree.
Julia Zimmer for the defendant.
ADA Kristen Torres for the people.
Where's ADA Cabot?
Stuck in traffic.
More like she didn't want to be roped into this career ender. The defense moves to dismiss the complaint as facially insufficient. The only connection between my client and the murder is a DNA result based on contaminated evidence. People have any objection?
No, Your Honor. ADA Cabot just instructed me to ask for leave to represent when we develop new evidence.
Fine. Case is dismissed without prejudice.
Judge, you're a lone beacon of hope in the struggle against global mind control.
Save it. You're a murderer walking on a technicality. And if it were up to me, you'd be in the nut house where you belong.
You're the nut for letting him go.
Is everyone crazy today? 5-minute recess. People, take your meds.
I know quite a few people that are part of the 9/11 Truth movement here in Portland, Oregon. And to the best of my knowledge, not one of us has a prescription for psych meds.
Hey, we'll be watching you. Who isn't?
Now all we gotta do is find him.
But Joel says he didn't go home.
You ever speak about friends or family?
Oh, those are words this guy doesn't understand. To Harrison, everybody else is the enemy.
Hey, I really resent that statement. I talk to my mom on the phone about once a week, and I love my family and friends. Okay, I'm busted. The next part is probably right. I do spend a little too much time on the internet, and it pisses my girlfriend off.
Except online. When we searched his place, we found his computer logged onto this website.
Persecuteyou.com, the online university that helps you fight back.
Our guy got out of jail, off his second victim, and went online and bragged to his friends about it. How I finally stopped NYPD harassment.
He tells how he neutralized the operative in Central Park, defeated our NYPD mind control.
And the rest of the wingdings are egging him on. Hang tough, man, fight the power.
I love this neat little bit of propaganda. I love how they associate the Gadsden flag with somebody who's crazy enough to shove a woman off of a subway platform for wearing headphones near him.
How could Harrison post all this when he's on the run?
Well, he's on his phone at Coney Island. We thought he was texting.
Here's his last message that he posted before he lost you and killed Annie Mae Lawson. Keep the faith, going off grid.
Yeah, unless another board member knows where he is. Look, somebody named Gwendolyn of the Shadows wrote, "Good luck, PH. If you need anything, you know where to contact me."
So do I.
You know Gwendolyn?
From another side, JFK assassination stuff. She has some great pictures of the grassy knoll that I've shared with her. I hear they got to Peter Harrison.
You know Peter?
I met him last year in the village at a talk he was giving on Homeland Security's plans for our water supply.
Yeah. He knows too much.
Gwen, I really have to contact Peter.
Well, what makes you think I know where he is?
He trusts you.
He's running. They want to silence him, but we're not going to let that happen.
We?
Yeah. Peter has followers. So tell me why you need to find him.
I can't give you any details without putting you in danger. Trust me.
There's an empty store at 88th and Broadway. Peter rents the basement. Turned it into a safe room with everything he needs.
Thank you.
Hey, John. I was going to tell you I've been thinking about going back on my medication.
Enough already with the psych med inferences. I don't need to be put on medication.
NYPD, Peter Harrison, show yourself. Harrison, you cornered. Come on out.
Freeze! The judge told you to leave me alone.
That was before you killed that girl at Coney Island.
I didn't kill anyone there.
You got your fingerprints, dumbass.
No, I didn't do it. And I didn't kill you.
You did it to yourself.
You sure you're all right? 10 years in the car with much. I've smelt a lot worse.
You two are lucky to be alive. Another couple seconds breathing that gas.
What was it?
Hydrogen sulfide. Mixed toilet bowl cleaner, a couple other household chemicals.
And bam! It's detergent suicide. I mean, Harrison did his research. Make ricin from castor beans. 10 IEDs you can build in your basement.
Okay. IEDs made in basements? So now they're inferring that 9/11 truthers are the kind of people that make the same type of weapons that the insurgency are using in Iraq? What next? Don't forget to see part 2 of my analysis of this obvious hackfest of propaganda.